Can I go and talk to the drunkard? Ooh, the book. I wonder what Prior Ferenc was doing with this book. I can read this. From the Library of the University of Five Churches, the Hungarians call it Pax. That's where Ferenc is from. Doctor of Theology George of Gran? A friend of his? Did Ferenc steal this? A friend of his? A text on astronomy, it looks like. I'm not familiar with it. Sloppy bookhand. Couldn't have been produced by an Abbey of note. Bastard script. Burgundian? Flemish. Not from here, not recently. Oh. That's definitely Ferenc's handwriting between the lines and in the margins. Is he notating the text for the university in pay? Is he notating the text for his personal use? Is he notating the text? No, you're not going to notate it for future readers. Is it for his personal use? In any case, it's a thorough commentary. Ah, here's the Greek letters. What's this? It looks scribbled, not like Ferenc to be so sloppy. He didn't even blot the ink dry. Libra, Capricorn, Aries, all astrological symbols. What's written below? Greek, to be sure. Obskoksu? That doesn't make any sense. That's not even a word. It's just a jumble of letters. They must be some kind of cipher. What's the key? Wait, the Volvelve I found also has Greek letters on it. They must be connected, but how? The outer ring of the Volvelve is marked with alchemical symbols, but this cipher has astrological symbols. There's something I'm missing. I suppose I'll figure it out in due time. How are the cats? The cats are good. They are menaces. We have taken to calling them bin burglars because they like to fish food out of the bin. We tried to get a bin with a motion sensor rather than like a pedal, because obviously the cats can stand on the pedal and poke their head through. But the motion sensor just means they have to get into the right position and they'll wave it open, so the cats are fine. They are still fat because they eat too much non-cat food, or even too much cat food in some cases, but yeah, otherwise they're all good. I'll copy this down to reference later. Okay, right. So, can I go to the Ferenc's house? Wait, is it? Yeah, it's not the abbot's house. And if I look at this, I don't know how to connect the elemental symbols on the Volvelve with the astrological symbols on the cipher. Until I figure out the connection, I can't decipher the note I found in Ferenc's book. I found the secret passage in the crypt. There has to be a book in the library I could use to figure this out. Ooh. Sister Illuminata is in there most of the day. Perhaps I can find a way in after dark. And if all else fails, perhaps I could ask Werner Stoltz. He lives off North Commons. Okay, I haven't met them before. I have a sense he doesn't like me much, but I'll find a way to get the information out of him. Okay. Alright, so where do we need to go? The Courtyard Lavatorium. Right. Let's see if I can make it all the way out of the monastery to talk to the Druckers to tell them about the dinner. We'll leave that for... Oh, I should have done that, but... Oh. Basically, I just want to kind of, if I can, explain the situation to them. Go, go, go. Oh, hang on. Right, yes. Lower Abbey, then Meadow. That's what I was like. Can I not make it out? He's still there. Alright, well. Leave him be. Let's keep going. Alright. Oh, hello. What's this? Irises. Beautiful. To the forest? Till. Hello, Master Maler. Mill. Where does this go? Oh, there's so much. I guess it's the mill I want? Maybe not. Oh, right, yeah. Just keep going left. Keep going left to the Drucker house. It's locked. No. I suppose I should have expected that. This place is actually a lot bigger than I thought it was. Like, so you have Tassing as the town, right? We've only talked to a few people. We haven't done a lot. Then there's Outer Tassing for the farms. I mean, we did the Gertner farm first, obviously, but there's Johann Bauer, there's Franz Bauer, Wedwin Kemperin, there's Ruins, the mill, the outer farms, the charcoal burner, the salt mine. So there is actually way more of this place to explore. I don't even know how much I'm supposed to do. Well, I feel like the game would have mentioned if you want to explore, now's the time to do it. I'm gonna go. Hope you get tons and tons of new fan art from viewers and stuff, and tell Pimmsy I said hi. See you later. I will definitely do that. Thanks for dropping by, and thank you very much, Cotton Candy Ann. Yeah. Oh, Piero. Andreas, I'm so glad you'll be joining us for supper, though the circumstances are unusual, to be sure. I won't be able to speak with you, none of the brothers will, but it'll be good to have you with us. That's a shame, I always enjoy our talks. Now, the same doesn't apply to you at the Abbot's table, you can talk all you like. Though I wouldn't recommend it, Father Abbot does not look kindly on idle chatter, just don't make it idle. I hope I don't make a fool of myself, these men are far above my station. I wish you could take my place, Brother Piero, you deserve the honour. Supper with an abbot and nobleman, I could get used to this. You should be there. Anyway, I'm sorry for how the prior treated you. It's not fair, it's humiliating. Oh no, my son, there's no need to be worried about me or my pride. And we all need a taste of humility from time to time to keep our feet on this earth. No, Andreas, you are my pride. I cannot claim to have taught you much, but I am proud to have known you and your work. What's the significance of green, red, and blue text? And when you leave all of us at Kiersau Abbey behind, you can call upon your friend Lorenz, the Baron Rothvogel, to help you in your career. He's wrong, you know. Ferenc is wrong about you being slow. There's nothing wrong with your style. It's not old just because a nobleman says so. I don't know. The Baron or Ferenc? Right? Don't trouble yourself over it. Time passes for us all. Things change. The future will write over the present. You need not fear it, any of it, so long as you remain true to yourself and God. Now I must hurry to the refectory to join my brothers. I will see you inside. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing else to do here. The cloister. And whereabouts are we heading to? The kitchen? No, to the refectory, okay. Andreas, glad you could join us. Thank you, my lord. Father Gernot, Father Thomas, Prior Ferenc. Simon Peter answered, "You are the Messiah, the Son of the living God." Oh, the Gospel of Matthew, wonderful. Jesus replied, "Blessed are you, Simon, son of Jonah, for this was not revealed to you by flesh and blood, but my Father in heaven. And I will tell you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades will not overcome it." Have you read Matthew much, Andreas? Yes, I studied it extensively while I was in university, while I was pursuing my theology doctorate. I mean, Lorenz is talking to me. It would be rude not to talk back. I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven. Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven. Then he ordered the disciples not to tell anyone that he was the Messiah. Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven. That reminds me, Father Gernot, have you read anything by Martin Luther? I can't say that I have. He has some incredible ideas about the church. Brilliant, I think. My lord, is the meal to your liking? I believe I remember you enjoying our quail on your last visit. The quail? My god, Father Abbot, the quail's fine, but don't you think Luther's ideas are worth discussing? And everyone, it's like, record scratch, everyone's looking at the Baron. You can't see Andreas, but he's like the least important one there, because everyone's just kind of like, huh? He's talking about the future of the church, shaking things up in a way I don't think we've seen before. Father Thomas, you see his value in his ideas, do you not? My lord, I mean no offense, but I do not. Brother Matthew, yes? How appropriate. What are your thoughts on Luther's attacks on the church's sale of indulgences? No response. Baron, please do not invoke the other brothers in this conversation. Involve. Fine, fine. What about Andreas? I'm not a brother. I can answer. Certainly a man who attended the same university as Martin Luther can spare some thoughts on his work. Yes, I have some thoughts. There's a great deal of theological merit to Luther's work. He's really put me in a difficult position. There's a lot of theology to talk about. Maybe Father Gurnet would appreciate that. Why not join in a debate? It may bring everyone closer to understanding truth. I need to be quiet, I don't know what to do. To hell with the abbot. If he can't handle a little criticism, he isn't fit to sit at the fancy table. I don't know. He's not gonna like it. He's not gonna like it. He's not gonna like any of them, really. Why not join in a debate? It's so philosophical. Let's do the theology one to try and have some common ground. Given his responses so far, doesn't seem likely. Yes. A debate! Excellent. Why not start with the 95 Theses? I'm pretty sure this was mentioned before. Yes, it was. Enough! Andreas, you should know better. Lord Rothvogel, you are our guest and held in high esteem, but you have worn out my patience. You will not be discussing Luther's work with Andreas, Thomas, Matthew, or with any other brother. Is that clear? I suppose, Father, it is your abbey, but you're taking too much offense at this, and you're too afraid of change. Whether it's from Luther or someone else, reform is coming to the church. You had better accept it. What? Yeah, and there's the splotted ink blotches. Neither you nor Martin Luther dictate change to the Holy Church on their whim. This talk is beyond insulting. It's blasphemous, outrageous. How dare you? I see. I have overstepped my bounds, and I suppose I have ruined everyone's supper. My apologies. In spite of this unpleasantness, I will make good on my manuscript payment and the donation of my copy of the Historia Tassiae. If you cannot accept what the future will bring, perhaps it's time for you to come to terms with your past. Well, no need to overstay my welcome. Fathers, brothers, Andreas, good night. Oh. Okay. Why, Andreas? Why did you engage him? I expect better of you. I don't think I've actually literally spoken to you yet, Gurnet. Now then, I must ask you to leave so I can speak to the brothers in chapter privately. Brother Piero, please accompany Andreas out, so we can talk without you and you can't pass on any info. I will take my leave as well. Good night. Can I catch up with the Druckers? Don't worry about Father Gurnet and the Baron. I'm sure it'll all be fine by morning. I hope Father Abbot can see that the Baron's heart is in the right place, even if he picked the wrong time to express himself. When else would you do it? That seems unlikely. I think the Baron should apologize if he wants to be forgiven. I think it seems unlikely. It may be so, but we must never lose hope. In any case, I do hope the Baron respects the Abbot's wishes for the rest of his stay, for everyone's sake. Brother Piero, what do you think of Martin Luther's ideas? Ha! That is for younger and wiser men than me to decide. I'm just a monk, thank God. Good night, my son. Okay. I will... Oh, is it sleep time? Oh, but it's dark time. An awkward supper. I should get some sleep. Klaus is going to be annoyed that I'm missing dinner with the Druckers again. Yeah, I know. Supper ended badly. An argument erupted between the Baron and the Abbot. Hopefully it'll all get worked out in the morning. I should head back to my room at the Gertner's and get some sleep. Yeah. Well, actually... Oh, it's locked. I can't go back into the church. Which is why they have the other entrance for the Abbot's house, so that you can sneak back in. There's a lamp still burning in the guest house. Lawrence must still be awake. I wonder how he's doing. And what was he thinking? He's a baron, but you couldn't have expected that to go well. The storm doesn't seem to be letting up any time soon. I should get back to the Gertner's. I mean, let's see what's going on. Oh, it's locked. Okay. I assume the Abbot house is locked as well? Yeah, not even a choice to do it. Okay. Yeah, I know. Well, to be fair, if I've missed dinner with the Druckers before, then at least it's, like, in keeping with my character to miss it again. Huh? Oh. Ugh. Are you alright, Master Maler? I believe that I may have just seen the physical manifestation of a spirit. The ghost? Yes. It could be a Roman, maybe even an old pagan. Wouldn't be the first time people have seen ghosts around these parts. Interesting. I don't think it was a ghost. Have you ever seen one? Usually around the ruins. Who knows how many restless Romans lie beneath those stones? Well, I think I found Johann's last lost sheep. I'm gonna head home. Take care, Master Maler. I will. Thank you, Till. Roman ruins, you say? Maybe we should explore. A child's drawing. I wonder who the artist is. Okay. Collapse. This must have allowed access to the aqueduct. Alright, so someone was here. The mill? Try the mill. What a curious mill. The wind turns the sails and that powers the grinding stone. Stow? Good dog. Let's see. Glass windows, probably made in the Low Countries. Church and Druckers out. Let's go to the outer farms first. We should be able to loop back around to the Druckers. There's a light on, but nothing to interact with. It makes sense. Okay. Ah, no, Emily. What? Pale horse, still on the floor. Hello, are you all right in there? Matins, the pale horse. Death. Is it Matins or Matan? Monastic hour corresponding to 2 AM is used for the night prayer. Hello? Sister, listen to my voice. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Amelie, yes. Yes, Father, I hear you. Am I here? Is this now? Yes, you are with us, and this is now. I apologize, Andreas. I imagine that must have been quite alarming. Is she alright? That sounded like she was having an ecstatic vision. Your knowledge surprises me, Andreas, though the Baron did say you were an educated man. But yes, Sister Amelie is a mystic, gifted with visions when God sees fit to give her one. Some are more frightening than others. What is she doing here? Does she live in the church? She lives there, yes. I'm a little surprised you haven't noticed her before. If you came to Mass more often, you would see that I give her communion through a window to her cell. Oh, she's an anchoress? She is, yes. Devoted to God, enclosed in the cells next to the church. She is dead to the world, but continues a life of prayer and religious contemplation. And sometimes, ever so rarely, she receives great and terrible visions. Is she local to Tassing, or is she a nun at Kiersau? Neither. She came here from a Benedictine Abbey in Lower Bavaria before it burned down. I am her confessor and caretaker. Many anchoresses are not literate. I write down her visions to help interpret them. I thought of all the monks and nuns at Kiersau could read, even poor brother Volkbert. I don't think we've seen Volkbert before. Thank you, Father Thomas. I must rest now. Yeah, text has changed. Of course, sister. She seems unhappy. She is not unhappy, but she is in pain, both physical and spiritual. Her spiritual pain comes from her revelations. They come and go. I try to address them as best I can. The physical pain comes from a deformity in her spine and aching in her joints. I know of no cure for that, save prayer to the Almighty. Sister Amelie was saying she had a vision of death. Could someone be in danger? Oh no, don't hush to judgment. Her visions are divine and powerful, but they could have many meanings. Some of her revelations take years to comprehend. Some may never be understood at all, as God wills it. Still, the argument at dinner was quite troubling. Perhaps cast a shadow over our thoughts. Now then, the good sister appears to have fallen back to sleep. I must prepare for bed myself. Good night, Andreas. Good night, Father. Okay.